Step 6, inside out. Let's start healing that wound from the inside. And we got to go to the deepest, darkest recess, the deepest, darkest cut, the deepest, darkest, most hurtness place. And that's how we see ourselves. So now we need to write down in our journal on our journey how we see ourselves. Be as detailed as possible. Talk about as much as you can think. Talk about your personality, your heart, your dreams, your goals. Talk about the outside. Talk about what you like. Talk about what's fun. Talk about things that you miss doing. Talk about things that you want to try or you want to begin again. But talk about how you see you. Then talk about how you see other people, your relationships with other people, the types of relationships that you've had, honestly, and the types of relationships that you want. Talk about how you want others to see you, but yet how you want to be able to see others. How you want to be able to see them as beautiful beings up front. How you want to be able to see the soul of another. How you want to be able to zone in on the hurt and the pain of another so that you know what you need to say to try and heal. Talk about how you see the world. Do you have a good viewpoint of the world or a bad viewpoint of the world? Do you think the world's getting better or the world is getting worse? That's important. Talk about what you plan on changing within the world, within your power. Ask or write down or inquire, find out what active role you can really take in being a positive change in the world. And then lastly, write down, how do you actually see God? What do you see God in? How can you tell God is there? Because you can't feel God, you can't touch God, you can't see God. And depending on where you're at, you may not even be able to hear God. But how do you see God? So after you've written about how you see yourself, others, the world, and God, write down what you like the most about yourself, others, what you can do or what you will do to change the world, and God. Then you have to write down what you envision, what you imagine, what you can dream, what you can see in your mind's eye. Your future for you, your future for mankind, helping mankind, your future making a change in the world, and most importantly, your future in serving God. Then, lastly, the last part of step 6, what can you actively do within your power to have a better relationship with you, with others, with the world? And that includes nature, and most importantly, with God. Let's get you stitched up from the inside to the outside. Because as you're working on the inside, stitching it up to the outside, and those wounds are healing, you're finding those diamonds, pieces of gold, pearls of wisdom, that knowledge, that hidden, forgotten knowledge. See you on step 7.